Back in 2014, The Evil Within did a good job of fueling our nightmares for the next 3 years, but just recently, we've been having some pretty restful dreams in which nothing chased us down a corridor with any industrial implements. Luckily, The Evil Within 2 will be here shortly, and from what we've seen, it looks like it's going to sort that right out. We've played it, and here are the 5 scariest things we've seen so far. Now, I don't want to tell anyone how to furnish a room, and sure, hanging items from the ceiling is a great way to make use of the 5th wall while drawing your eye upwards to take in the full height of the room, but maybe next time go for some plants or a lamp instead of 20 or so dead women wrapped in sheets. Oh indeed, Sebastian. It'd be fine if you only had to walk through them once, or I mean, fine-ish by the usual standards of The Evil Within, but then the room keeps changing, meaning you have to trot back and forth across the space as these gruesome chandeliers swing gently in the breeze, being caused by, you assume, all of our panicky breathing.
This is the photo that took one of my eyes, but gifted me with vision. The moment of death, captured like a fly in amber. A life ends, and a flower of flesh and blood is born.
Ruvik, the twisted villain of the first Evil Within, is nowhere to be found in what we've seen of The Evil Within 2 so far. But don't worry, it looks like we've got a new supernatural antagonist who will be chasing us around the game's many horrible concrete corridors. This time, he's a photographer. His work is, shall we say, challenging.
What the hell?
This photographer is called Stefano Valentini, and he was a serial killer in real life before fleeing into the Evil Within's immersive brain-linking simulation known as STEM to avoid the authorities. Now inside STEM, Valentini has the kind of powers to manipulate reality that Freddy Krueger would give his right-clawed glove for. We've seen these at work in what we've played so far, as Valentini really messed with us by blinding us with his camera flash. Doesn't seem so bad, and throwing a knife at us. That's much worse. He also appears to have stuck a camera on some legs to chase us around with. Can't you just stick to inspirational quotes and pictures of food, Stefano? That stuff kills on Instagram. With a name like Screaming Multifaced Woman with Buzzsaw for a hand, a name that admittedly we just made up, we probably don't need to do too much explanation as to why this lady is one of the scariest things we've seen so far. But just in case we do, it's because she's a screaming multi-faced woman with a buzzsaw for a hand. Screaming multi-faced woman with buzzsaw for a hand, also known by us by the acronym SMWWBFAH for brevity, is really not someone you want to get involved with. As with the sadist enemy in the first game, running away is definitely your best option.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Indeed. At least she's enjoying herself. Listen to that happy laugh. It's fine, we can just live in this air vent forever. Ooh, with our new rat friend. Hello, rat friend, we'll call you Sir Stian Whiskyanos. Sir Stian, no!
What's happening?
Well, at least that's the game's quota of terrifying female monsters with long black hair out of the way, you're probably thinking, which is exactly what The Evil Within 2 wants you to think, right up until it springs this terrifying ghost lady on you. She's a byproduct of the multiple layers of reality, or more accurately, unreality within the STEM system, and this terrifying ghost lady's presence in this suburban house is first indicated by the room becoming freezing cold before the furniture starts to move around of its own accord. Right, now Sebastian, if you don't want to end up being stalked through an abandoned hospital, I need you to not turn around and instead walk quickly towards the nearest exit. What did I just say, Seb? Unlike SMWWBFAH, your best bet with Terrifying Ghost Lady is stealth, because if you're lucky, she'll be too busy floating through walls and humming to herself to notice you. Man, I love this song. Finally, we got up close and more personal than is ideal with some of the Evil Within 2's standard enemies, the gruesome grunts known in the first game as the Haunted. Considering how in the first game these guys were screaming half-headed zombies wrapped in barbed wire, it's hard to see how they could have made them more terrifying in the sequel, and yet, as these pale, glowing-eyed ghouls armed with butcher knives show, they've managed it somehow. Bravo! So that was a quick look at the scariest things we've seen in The Evil Within 2 so far. Are you looking forward to the game? Let us know in the comments and like and subscribe for more Evil Within 2 from Outside Xbox coming soon. Thanks for watching!